welcome to Our Philippine Life. I'm Todd, this is Leilani, and Hazel is at work. I just want to do a brief update on where we're at. Um, we are trying to get everything ready for the move. I've decided to go ahead and have the surgery that I need done this year instead of next, because I want to be ready to go quickly if the need should arise for us to leave. I want to be ready to travel. So I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of sooner rather than later. And also, I prefer having it done here in the U.S. because I'm more familiar with the surgeons and the hospitals and the way things are done here. I don't really know what to expect if I were to wait and do it in the Philippines. Not to say that couldn't be done there, but I just feel better about doing it here. And also, we have health insurance, so much of it would be covered, which is also obviously a consideration. We are watching some situations closely. And I don't really know quite what to make of it, but we hear a lot of reports, not on the mainstream media, but on various alternative news medias, showing videos of high-ranking people in the U.S. government and the Pentagon, and also the Russian government. And they're exchanging threats about nuclear war. Putin said he doesn't understand why the U.S. media doesn't tell people how close we are to nuclear war. Of course, I have no idea, but I'm watching him talk, and I'm watching State Department and Pentagon officials talking, and apparently today the Russians had declared a no-fly zone over Syria, and there was a general asking the U.S. Congress for permission to have a no-fly zone over Syria. You can't have two conflicting no-fly zones. There was a U.S. general that said, warned the Russians, don't shoot down our aircraft or you'll be sorry, basically. And so this is all very concerning, especially since we live right across the bay from MacDill Air Force Base, which is one of the Central Command headquarters. I'm sure that's on somebody's target list. It just kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. Of course, they like to rattle their sabers all the time, but there's been a lot of it going on the past week or so, and it's a little concerning for me. Also, I'm watching the economy and what's happening to the U.S. dollar and the Philippine peso. Right now, the peso is going up in terms of its relationship to the dollar. That is to say, you get more pesos now per dollar than you used to. And I've been reading an analysis of why that is. Some financial experts say it's because of the British exit from the EU. Some say it's because of Duterte scaring away investors. Again, I have no idea what's really the cause of it. In the long run, that would be bad news for the Philippines, but in the short term, this would actually be very beneficial to us, because if, let's say, the exchange rate goes up to 50 pesos to the dollar, which some economists are predicting will happen soon. Well, if that does occur, that means we can transfer our wealth from the U.S. to the Philippines and make a bundle on the transaction, because um, as opposed to what the peso was worth recently, like 45 or 46 pesos to the dollar, um, that's actually kind of low. Um, but like today, as I make this video, the exchange rate is 48.33, and it's trending upwards. So we're watching the exchange rate very closely. We have a friend who works at a bank in the Philippines, and we've told her that if the exchange rate reaches 50 to the dollar, we're going to transfer right away. In fact, if that does occur, we would be more inclined to move right away after that transfer occurs. Also, we've had some inquiries on our beachfront lot. We've had 3 inquiries thus far. People want directions on how to get there so they can view the property. And needless to say, if we were able to sell our beach lot, then that extra money would pay for us to move right away. Assuming for the moment that the lot does not sell. I know there's somebody coming to look at it in January, and a couple of other people who will be looking at it sometime between now and January. But let's say February comes and we've not sold the lot. We would still be looking at moving sometime next year. And right now, the target date is looking to be around mid-June. Leilani here graduates from VPK the end of May. So at the end of May, she'll be completed with VPK. She'll be ready for kindergarten. And we've got the money in the bank, depending on how high the peso exchange rate goes between now and then. We'll be transferring our money over there sometime between now and June. And once our money is over there and secure, and she's finished with her school, we'd be pretty much ready to go. But like I said, if things get crazy in the geopolitical world, we're going to be out of here before that. We're watching all this very closely, and we're very concerned. The thing about nuclear war is it's not like they give you a lot of notice. You know, if the way we would probably find out that it's going on is there'd be a bright flash out the window, and that's it. But assuming that that does not happen, I would say we expect to be here until June. And then hopefully by June I'll have the GoPro camera figured out and some accessories for it, which I'm working on right now. And so we'll probably start moving our stuff over there in May, and then we'll hop on a plane in mid-June. Knock on wood. That's kind of what we're thinking on. I don't know if you all follow the news other than what you see on TV, but if you have any insights, do let me know. It's probably nothing. There's probably nothing going on that we should worry about. But like I said, it's one of those things you kind of have to prepare for in advance, because after the fact, it's already too late. So it'll either be in June or sometime between now and then. And that's about all I can tell you right now. But stay tuned. Hazel and I talk about this every other day or so. We have a conversation on when do you think we should go? and
The Philippines.
yeah, to the Philippines. And that's kind of what we're thinking right now is June of 2017. So thanks for watching. Let us know what your thoughts are on global stability or the price of rice in Manila. Whatever you're interested in, just let me know. And look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. And I have a new toy.